RGV. Welcome to Backstage Live, and I'm so excited to finally be back from spring break, and it's just been a wild ride. It feels good to be back home.
It was awesome. I actually have to work and take care of all my clients for spring break, but it was good. It's good. It's good.
Well, I'm still in college, so
Yeah.
I went traveling. I mean,
Did you have a good time? I saw all your great pictures.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was fun. I did a road trip. We stopped in Houston, and then we went to Panama Beach City, and man, the beaches there.
Oh my God.
The beaches are very similar to like the Caribbean. And we chose Panama Beach City because we wanted to kind of avoid all of the crazy spring breakers, but we still wanted to see and be and relax in a beautiful beach. So that's what we did. And then from there we went to NOLA, New Orleans, and we spent St. Patty's Day in New Orleans. Yeah, it was really fun. I'd never
Did you
been
get some
before.
beads?
Of course I got
Yeah,
beads,
beads,
but
yeah,
I didn't earn them. I bought them.
Oh, okay.
If you
We're
know
just
what I
checking.
mean. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
On Bourbon Street, yeah, because
Awesome.
you see those guys. I was wearing like a yellow little romper thing.
And they were throwing it at you?
I kid you not. I kept hearing people say, mustard, yellow,
Mustard.
yellow.
And you were like,
And I was like,
what?
And they were like, hey, you want some beads? And I was like, dude, what? No. And I just kind of kept walking.
Mustard, yellow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean.
How was the food?
The food? I mean, the food.
Was it good?
I gained 9 pounds. It was good. It better be good for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
The food was good.
I ate a lot. I ate pizza. I ate fries galore because that's my favorite. I ate ice cream several times.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But you work out all the time, Angelina.
I mean, hopefully I'll get rid of this.
No.
We'll see.
You can't even tell.
Because I'm wearing this dress.
Oh, you can't tell. You can't tell.
You're a guy. You don't
So,
know the difference.
the last time I saw you, you were Miss McAllen.
I still am Miss McAllen.
But now, congratulations on your win. I'm so proud of you, Angelina.
Thank you.
I am. I'm so
you.
proud of you for Miss Rio Grande Valley, our own Angelina Ray.
Yes, it was a really cool experience. I think the best part about it was that a year ago, that was my very first pageant, the Miss Rio Grande Valley USA pageant. And it's really cool to finally be here today, a year later, and have accomplished my dream
Awesome.
in that year. So now my next step is competing at Miss Texas USA Labor Day weekend.
Wow, and we're gonna go up there to shoot it. So
Really?
yes, we are.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the Post Oak Hotel
In Houston.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just had to make sure I said that
It's
right.
real
but
nice. I've stayed there.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never stayed it.
very
They've
nice.
actually held it for the past, I think like 5 or 6
Very
years.
nice.
They've held it at the same place.
It's right by the Galleria.
Yes,
in
it's in
Houston,
a very
yeah.
nice little area.
Yeah. So how did you feel like when you're like, I was thinking about it that day you told me, James, I'm gonna compete, and I was like, I'm thinking to myself, God, please help her.
Could you imagine being in a dress with makeup and hair done?
Oh, I would.
I'm trying to imagine you.
I just thought about you, and I said, I hope God is on her side, and I hope she wins.
Wow.
And I woke up and I said, guess what?
She
won. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm so proud of you.
Honestly,
I haven't told you that. I haven't. I'm
you-
telling you right now.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
James.
Yeah, no problem.
It was, honestly, God really was with me. I progressed. I think really what it's about, pageants, is progressing and just being better than you were the last time you did it. The reason why I say that is because you wouldn't believe it because of the way that I'm able to speak right now. But the very first time I competed in a pageant, I kid you not, on stage when I was answering the questions, my voice was cracking and it was high-pitched.
And now?
Well, I mean, now I'm able to actually control my voice with the help of studying broadcasting and doing things like this with you and with Mario. And it's just, I think that I have progressed a lot in the past year. And it's not just, it's not just the way you speak, though.
No, it's your personality. And I've never done this. I've done commercials, but this is totally different. This is a long stretch.
What do you think pageants are about, James?
Beauty first. Second, brains. Am I right? Am I close? Or is it brains first and beauty second?
I think that those are very good first and second choices.
Yeah. And how you speak, maybe?
Yeah, actually, I think that the way that you speak and the way that you portray yourself and the way that you portray your beliefs is probably number one. Because you can have the most beautiful girl on stage and she can answer a question well, but if she doesn't represent the crown or if she doesn't represent the title, or for example, you ask her about morality and she has nothing to really say about it, but she can speak, I mean, you know, like she probably, chances are she won't really win the crown that day.
What was the question? What was the last, which is the question you said, I nailed it? Which one? I gotta know.
We got asked, I think, I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that we got asked about what our best advice was. And I talked about my aunt and how it's always about the journey, and I expanded on that, but I think it was more of my delivery. So it was great.
It was good.
You know what? Enough about me. James, I heard that you saw Bon Jovi.
It was awesome.
I'm jealous.
At the AT&T Center we hung out there at the concert. We took, my aunt has a limousine service business in San Antonio. So I called her, I said, hey, I'm gonna take some shots so we can put some footage.
I thought shots, like
some
drinks.
shots. Well, we did that too.
I was like, man, you called your aunt? How old is she?
I called all my customers that were staying downtown. I called them and said, what hotel are you at? I'm in the Marriott. I said, we'll pick you up at 7 o'clock in the limo bus. They all didn't know what to expect. They all walk in and they're like, and these 45-year-old people are acting inside the bus like they're 18 years old. They're all partying, drinking, having a great time, watching and then we went to the concert, came back.
You always do such amazing things for your clients,
I
James.
love it. They come first. They always come first.
And that's important. That's the way that customer service should be.
They always come first. So.
I've heard so many great stories about how well you've taken care of people, and hopefully I'll buy some crazy, amazing tickets from you. That way I can experience. So I'm sorry. What's coming up next? What's going to be new? Like what kind of small events or big events or anything? What can you?
I mean, there's a couple of events right now. I mean, we were the one that they just announced. I don't know what you think of it. It's going to be in Houston. Okay. Beyonce and is it her husband? Is it?
Jay-Z, hello. Of course, I'm a Beyonce fan.
What do you think? Houston?
All the singing ladies, all the singing.
Right. So they just announced that.
Well, that's her hometown, so you know that concert is
sold out. It's gonna be sold out.
Be wild.
Yeah. So I believe it or not, Beyonce. The very first time I sold tickets, she was with some band called Destiny's Child.
Why do you act like they didn't matter?
Because
they mattered.
They did, but
James.
Most people don't even know that. You know?
Well,
Destiny's Child.
That's where it started. But I think that Beyonce made the right decision in, going off and starting her own career. And look at her now. She's still up there. She's still pretty. Honestly, she's number one to me. I don't exactly.
She's the
know.
queen bee.
Literally,
what do you think?
Yeah, literally the queen bee. So,
awesome.
What are there any other events that are coming up?
There's a couple of Hank Williams May 18th here at the State Farm Arena.
That's right.
And then the Disney on Ice, everybody loves it, but everybody waits to the last minute. You know how it is. They could start calling me, hey, I need to take my kid. We need to go to Disney on Ice. So that's.
But if everyone waits to the last minute, then it's gonna be kind of crazy, isn't it?
It's hard, but I take care of everyone. You know, Latinos. You know what we do, right?
We procrastinate. All right. So guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Trust me, you really don't want to go anywhere because we're going to talk about some skydiving, falling out of airplanes, some really wild stuff. So sit tight.
Need tickets? Call Ticket Zone. We'll beat any price on the internet. 956-631-1411. That's 956-631-1411.
The biggest Christian music event in South Texas gets even bigger. Got Faith Music presents the Joy Unleashed Tour, featuring for the first time in the Rio Grande Valley, Skillet. And welcoming back for King and Country. A night of music, ministry, and more. April 20th at 7 p.m. at the new HEB Park Stadium in Edinburgh. Tickets on sale now. For more info, log on to godfaithmusic.com or call 358-2755. Don't miss Skillet and For King and Country live. April 20th at 7 p.m. at the new HEB Park Stadium in
What? These service fees are driving me crazy.
What's the problem?
The service fees are way too high.
You need to call Ticket Zone. There are no service fees and they don't charge for shipping. But the best part is they guarantee to beat any price on the internet for sporting events and concerts around the country. Plus, they give you personal service you can't get on the internet.
Thank you so much. You made it so easy.
Call Ticket Zone now and get the best seat in the house today.
Need tickets? Call Ticket Zone. We'll beat any price on the internet. 956-631-14.
Welcome back from commercial break. We're here with our friends from Skydive RGV. We have Tommy here and William, and then we have Ira. You guys, I am so excited to be skydiving next week, but I'm really nervous. I mean, like, what experience do you guys have to be jumping out of a plane with me?
Well, I've been jumping for 22 years. I got about 9,300 skydives, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the best experience of your life.
It better be, shoot.
I have about 7,600 skydives, and I'm telling you, you are going to love it. It is an amazing, amazing feeling.
Oh, I'm still a little nervous. Tommy, how long have you been flying for?
Over 4 years, and I'm an FAA commercial pilot, certified pilot, and I have over a year of international jump pilot experience.
Oh, wow.
I can tell you the view is great.
The view is great. I have a friend who's going to pilot school, and I know that you need a lot of hours, right? How long did it take you to finish those hours?
To get those hours, about 3 years.
Wow.
To get enough.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about, you flying the plane. So then what's gonna happen? You guys, you're gonna fly me out there. You guys, one of you guys is gonna be jumping off the plane with me, but can you walk me through the process?
So when we get to the airplane, we're going to go over the whole process so you have nothing to worry about. What we're going to do is explain to you exactly what's going to happen step by step on the skydive, okay? We're going to have you all geared up at this time. We'll have you all harnessed up. The harness, each one of those connection points holds 5,000 pounds, okay? So as long as you don't weigh more than 5,000 pounds, you're okay. Yeah. So once we got you all geared up, we're going to go over the whole experience from you from the beginning all the way to landing so you have nothing to worry about. Like I tell you, it's one of the safest sports in the world. I've taken my mom, my brother's taken my mom. We have a lot of family members that skydive. What we're going to do,
just quick question. How old is your mom?
she's 74 and she has over a dozen skydives.
Yep.
When was the last time she went skydiving?
A couple of years back.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, she loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Last year I trained 3 of my nephews to skydive. They all got over 200 jumps now. We're the only school in the Rio Grande Valley that actually takes you from tandem to licensed skydiver. So you can be a recreational skydiver and come out and jump with us whenever you like.
Wow. Okay, guys, don't forget, this is the only school in the RGV where you can actually become a licensed skydiver.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's actually really, really awesome news. So what else can you guys tell me about the actual experience? Do you record or like how, if I'm gonna be jumping out of a plane, I wanna have some kind of memory of it.
As you can see, Will's holding the camera here. So we do different kinds of videography for the skydive itself. And we have where we can capture every moment. So we're capturing you inside the airplane, actually leaving the airplane. We're catching you in free fall at that 120 miles an hour. Even though you're falling 120 miles an hour, it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel like you're falling, folks. It feels like you're floating in the air.
It really
is
does.
the most exciting experience you're ever gonna have. Now, after we reach 5,500 feet, you can open a parachute yourself. We're gonna teach you how to do all that. So you deploy the parachute if you like. And if not, we'll open it for you, okay? But you'll open the parachute, it'll be real quiet. We'll float for about 5 or 7 minutes and land softly on the beach.
Ooh, this is gonna be beautiful landing on the beach. Man, okay, I'm still really nervous as anyone who has never gone skydiving before. Going skydiving for your first time is gonna be, I mean, like I said, I'm really happy that you're going to be recording. I mean, you got this guy over here too, so we can do, I'm assuming, like a selfie.
Sure, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you got the selfie and you also got the paparazzi. It
Wow.
depends what you want, you know?
How funny, how funny.
And, you know, just keep in mind that it's going to be such a great experience that you're going to love it. And the only thing you have to be scared of is actually loving it. Because you're going to want to skydive all the time. I jumped one time, went back the next week, got certified, been jumping for 22 years since. The same thing with William as soon as he started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to be working with you guys for our next show. Hint, our next
Yeah,
show.
we're going to be taking
Yes.
you and James from Ticket Zone, which is one of our friends that we grew up with here in the Valley, because we're all from the Valley. We grew up in the Valley.
So
It's
you
going to be
guys-
great
yeah.
to take friends.
You guys know each other. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys got to keep tuned in for the next show coming up. How can people contact you for more information?
Call 1-800-SKYDIVE. You can look us up on our skydivergv.com, or you can go to info at skydivergv.com.
Yeah, any
And
questions, yeah.
yep, any questions or anything, we'll contact you right back, and we'll give you all the information and all the details that you need.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and trying to warm me up to what's going to happen next
You're going to have a
weekend.
great experience.
You're going to
really
love
are.
it. It is really nice.
I really hope so. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more.
Need tickets? Call Ticket Zone. We'll beat any price on the internet. 956-631-1411. That's 956-631-1411.
The biggest Christian music event in South Texas gets even bigger. Got Faith Music presents the Joy Unleashed Tour, featuring for the first time in the Rio Grande Valley, Skillet. And welcoming back for King and Country. A night of music, ministry, and more. April 20th at 7 p.m. at the new HEB Park Stadium in Edinburgh. Tickets on sale now. For more info, log on to godfaithmusic.com or call 358-2755. Don't miss Skillet. And for King and Country Live, April 20th at 7 p.m. at the new HEB Park Stadium in Edinburgh.
What? These service fees are driving me crazy.
What's the problem?
The service fees are way too high.
You need to call Ticket Zone. There are no service fees and they don't charge for shipping. But the best part is they guarantee to beat any price on the internet for sporting events and concerts around the country. Plus, they give you personal service you can't get on the internet.
Thank you so much. You made it so easy.
Call Ticket Zone now and get the best seat in the house today.
Need tickets? Call Ticket Zone. We'll beat any price on the internet. 956-631-1411. That's 956-631-1411.
Welcome back. We're here with Joanna Martinez from Reed's Jewelers. How are you, Joanna?
I'm doing great, Angelina. Thank you.
You know that you are the first girl that I get to talk to on this show. I mean, it's literally been like a guy fest. I don't want to say the other word because I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm happy that you're finally here and that you're a woman. We get to talk about womanly things, for example, jewelry. All right, so tell me a little bit about Reed's.
So Reed's Jewelers is a family-owned business. It's been owned for over 70 years. And I actually work at the location in Sunrise Mall in Brownsville, Texas. And I am a Pandora rep. So.
Oh my God, I love Pandora. You know what I love about Pandora is that you can literally have a bracelet for everything.
Every occasion.
I mean,
any little reason, really.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed that you're wearing a Pandora bracelet.
Yeah,
Can you tell me a little bit about that, the one that you're wearing?
Definitely. So I have the bangle. It's all sterling silver. All the stones on it are cubic zirconias, and basically my story on my bracelet is about my daughter. See, I have her right here. It's a little girl, and this charm says, "I love you to the moon and back," which is a phrase that she always tells me. So, you know, basically.
How old's your daughter? I'm sorry.
She's 4.
She's 4?
She'll be 4 in July.
How cute.
Yes, she's at that stage where she's just so loving, and
oh, and you have a little dog
and
paw
I have a
here.
dog paw, yes, for my pet Zoe.
Your pet Zoe. What kind of dog is she?
She's a Yorkie.
A Yorkie?
Yes.
I really want a Shih Tzu.
They're both adorable.
Yeah, they're both lap dogs.
Yeah.
I think they're both meant to kind of calm you down in situations of
Yeah,
stress.
so loving. And there's nothing like coming home to, you know, your little critter that's just so excited to see you every day.
Every day. Is your daughter excited to see you every day?
Oh, of course. Especially when she knows that mommy comes home with a doll or an LOL doll. You know,
Aww.
it's just little surprises here and there. So.
Wow. So do you guys have specialized jewelry for different holidays? For example, like Mother's Day that's coming up. Is there anything that you can say about that?
Definitely. Usually for those type of occasions, we usually get limited edition sets. For example, it's going to be like the bracelet, 2 clips, and a charm that might say like, "I love you, Mom," or "You're the best mom." You know, little details like that are very detailed and very personalized, you know, to give to the person that you see as a mom, or, you know,
someone that you love. So you guys have the location here in they're in Brownsville, and then you opened up a new location here at La Plaza Mall, right?
Yes. So we're located at the La Plaza Mall as well, and you'll find more or less the same brands. Although at the Plaza Mall we carry Breitling in the watches.
You carry Breitling.
Breitling.
Do you carry Rolex?
We do not carry Rolex. The
Okay.
Rolex are only at the Brownsville.
The Brownsville location of Reed's.
Yes. As far as watches, we definitely have one of the best selections in town. So come and check us out, guys, because we have what you're looking for.
So, I mean, you heard Joanna, and we will give you guys the information. For example, phone number from Reed's. That way you can contact if you have any more questions. And I want to thank you, Joanna, for coming on the show with us and being my first girlfriend to talk to. So thank you so much for coming on this show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here with Mr. Mark Burnias from Brownsville, Texas. And he is most people know him as Mr. Flying Pig. What do you think, Mark?
Well, some know me as a flying pig, and others know me for a long time.
Like me?
Yeah, like you.
How long have we known each other, Mark?
Whew. I don't know, 15, 20 years, it seems
At
like.
least. From the 80s, from school.
Back in the good old days.
That's right, yeah. So what do you got coming up? What do you have?
Well, April 21st, we're going to be having our 5th annual Rock and Blues Cook-Off. It'll be the 5th year we do it. Every year we try to grow it. It's started off with just a couple little teams, a recreational kind of event. Then we built it up to a little more prominent event. But we do a lot to put the spotlight on a lot of our local talent that we have. These guys really go all out and they compete with brisket and chicken and ribs. They take it real serious.
Sure.
And I didn't know that until we got involved in these events.
And then you're like, wait a minute. Yeah.
There's a lot more to it than what meets the eye, as they say.
Yeah.
The quality is just out there. So it's a great event for people to bring their families, friends. We have all kinds of craft beer. This year we'll be having tequila tasting,
Nice.
sponsored by Patron.
Nice.
So we'll be
We're
having
gonna hit that one, that bar right there.
Like they say, man, it's a festival. It's Brownsville, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. We'll have a lot of cooking teams. There'll be a lot of tasting, so people you're walking around the crowd, and you get to sample some really great food from some of the top competitors in the state. Every once in a while, we'll get a couple of guys here from the Valley that, place in the Houston Rodeo or the Smoke on the Rio in Mercedes.
When did you start it, Mark? When did you start this? Like,
it's going to. This will be our 5th year. But we have this. We have a fall festival. We do a couple of little different things
every year.
Yeah, but the Rock and Blues Festival is the original festival that we've been doing, and Flying Pig Grill and Cantina, we showcase a lot of local talent music-wise.
Sure.
We'll bring in a couple good rock bands, a couple of good blues bands, and we mix it up. So
how many stages do you have?
One stage. We close the street down right next to the Flying Pig, and we have a big stage at the end. All the cooking teams are on there, and then we'll have a couple little vending sets. We'll have an outside bar. We'll have usually we'll have some tents set up, or sometimes we'll have craft beer tasting. We work with a lot of different breweries, and like I said, we're gonna have the tequila tasting with Patron. We'll have a lot of food available, of course. Sometimes we give out samples of our food, our sliders.
A lot of cold beer.
A lot of cold beer. The weather's usually good that time of year.
Perfect. No rain, hopefully. No rain.
Hopefully no rain.
No rain.
So far, we've got, God bless, we've dodged the rain a few times.
Awesome.
Where it's rained a little bit in the morning.
Sure.
But it's always, it's a great atmosphere. People bring out their kids, their families, and like I said again, we're gonna have we usually have about 5 live bands, and usually it starts about noon, it runs all the way to about almost midnight.
Oh wow.
And then of course it's right there is the bar, so we're open till 2 in the morning. And the live bands, we have a couple of bands that have really helped us over the years, like Allied Forces and Revelation.
Local bands?
Yeah,
local
they just come out there, and they've always supported our event.
That's great.
And of course, we have people from all over that come down. We've been a lot of artists up here from McAllen as well, like Roy Trevino. And
I enjoy going because I see all the people I went to school with.
Yeah, like I say, it's a family event. Your friends, your family, a lot of cold beer, good live music, and a lot of good food.
Great. And is there a cover, Mark, on this, or what?
The best part about it, it's free. We've never charged a cover for this event, unless there's like something going on that's paid for that's separate.
Wow.
But the event itself is free to the public.
Wow, you can't beat that, Brownsville or Harlingen, San Benito, Mercedes, Weslaco. Anybody that's close by, they can come in.
Oh yeah, people come all the way from McAllen as well.
Oh wow, that's great. That's great. So 5th year, this is your 5th?
Yeah, 5th year, Rock and Blues Fall Cook-Off at the Flying Pig Grill Cantina in Almito, Texas, right off the freeway, exit 1732, Expressway 77 coming right into Brownsville.
Yeah. What's the date, Mark?
4/21.
April 21st. You cannot miss it.
Make sure you watch us for the next several weeks because we're going to be giving you guys a few treats. Now, one of those treats is going to be me and James flying out of an airplane. Well, actually dropping off of an airplane. I've never done that before in my life, so it's going to be a little wild. So make sure you keep up with us and watch our show next week at 8:30 a.m. on Fox 2.